This was.
www. Love the number 2. JamRadio.com is going down. It's Rillos, Real with Rillos and Corn in the building tonight. You got Mr. Corn is back this week.
What up?
No, he been traveling on the road comic.
In the great beyond. How was your travels in the great beyond?
Peaceful.
How was the show, man? You fresh off. How was the show, man?
Which show?
The Brent. Oh, my bad. Don't stunt on me. Don't stunt on me.
Low key.
I did something last night. Brenham was awesome.
They was looking for you last week. That's
right.
Gotta make sure. Oh yeah, we 360 cameras, so you don't want them just see the top of your head, man.
But Brenham was more or less an all-white crowd. Not really all white, but majority white. Let's say that. And you have somebody's grandmother sitting there, and you kind of got to make her laugh. You can make grandmama laugh.
Did grandma laugh?
Listen, grandma will cut up a little bit.
Okay.
I talked about my mama and her wig and not knowing who my mama really is anymore, because when she put on her wig, she do like the old who she is. Like she be like extra with it, and she get up and put it in there.
Cicely Tyson on.
You know,
Cicely Tyson just died.
Yeah, I know. That was the shout out.
That wasn't no damn shout out.
That was the segue into rest in peace, Cicely Tyson. I know that.
But Cicely she was a great actor. Yeah. She did put on a ton of great things, and like rest in peace, Cicely Tyson. But at the same time, my mom did have like a little interesting thing about it, and the white ladies in the crowd, they did admit to wearing wigs from time to time, which is interesting.
I knew they wanted to be like them.
Listen, white women in wigs. You don't know who under that wig sometime, man. Let me tell you something.
Now who?
Who is under that wig?
Who or what?
Yeah, that's true. Same time, man. Like it was a good show. Everybody had a great night, and everybody is, you know what I'm saying? Like everything went great.
Cool, that's good to hear, man. We appreciate you being back. Since you are back, I'm gonna go ahead and segue into what we got going on tomorrow. Okay. Miss Lovey's birthday bash.
Right.
It's tomorrow.
Lovey, how many people did you invite?
I don't recall.
Cause I was like, hey, Lovey, we social distancing. 30 to 40 people. We're gonna make sure we got 30 to 40 chairs. Just make sure it's covered. But every time I see the post, it's like 8 different people tag, like come through, and I'm like, man, that's way.
But not all those people ain't gonna come.
You think they're not gonna come?
Yeah, some people will, some people won't.
Hey, listen, I love you for being optimistic. Some people will, some people won't.
Yeah.
And the parking lot gonna be packed tomorrow, probably.
Listen. Shut up. That means the room gonna be packed.
Everybody ain't getting in. Everybody ain't getting in.
These belly laughs have went to Brenham with white women. They've been in young people clubs. Listen, hood people love me.
Okay.
I like hood people.
Well, we're gonna have a mixed crowd tomorrow, hopefully. I don't really know who Lovey invited. I don't know if she invited the Bloods, the Crips.
Come on now.
As long as we have people and like everybody's having a great time, she enjoys herself, it's all that matters.
Shit, if the team show up, that's gonna be enough right there, because that's damn near 20 people, and everybody drink and everybody smoke. So, and
it's being catered by Hood Cuisine. Shout out to Hood Cuisine. So they're gonna have the plates available for purchase.
Keep going.
Yes. They're gonna have sticky icky wings, mashed potato, garlic mashed potatoes, green beans and corn. And all of it's infused.
Not me.
Infused?
Infused.
Oh,
you confused. This is infused.
Okay. All right.
So I'll be hosting it. We got I don't know how many performers we're gonna have, but I do know for sure that Ashton Majors is performing. I believe she's. She not.
Ashton's not gonna be able to make it. I actually talked to her today as well.
Oh well.
She's just relaxing from possible COVID exposure. So she's just chilling.
Oh yeah, she needs to stay where she is.
Chilling.
Okay.
So shout out to her.
I ain't got no buttons, but womp womp womp. Oh, that sucks. Thank you.
Right on time.
That's the COVID button right there. Oh, that sucks though, cause I've been telling people she gonna be here for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, she just told me today.
So who gonna sub in for her?
I was thinking Jelaine.
Yeah, man, it's your birthday. You looking at me for confirmation?
Well, I mean, there's gonna be a lot of artists in the building, so I could pick a random one.
Yeah,
I might have the new artist that I'm managing.
Oh, Lil Pat?
Yeah, I might have him do my little song I like.
Okay, cool.
I like that little nigga.
Yeah, you got the punchlines too.
That little nigga kind of reminds me of you.
He coming
like
through though for sure?
Yeah, for
All
sure
right,
he
man.
coming through.
Yeah. It's a lot of people that's been saying they coming through. I don't know if you've been paying
I
attention.
know, right? But you know, motherfuckers say whatever. You know what I'm saying?
You think they lying?
I don't know, but there's a lot going on tomorrow night.
I've been screenshotting everybody who say they coming so I can be like, where were you? And
You
they
petty
be
as
like,
fuck.
What you talking about? And then I'm going to just post a screenshot in the comments.
I'm saying it's a lot of people. There's a lot going on tomorrow night.
Yeah, I know. And
So-
then it's after party too. The after
At
party at
Chaz.
Chaz Houston,
Mhm.
7500 color.
What?
Yeah, we doing it, and it's
It's-
also their second anniversary bash for Koala Promotion.
Okay,
I
so
think I found one now.
yeah. He team member. He got a show that
There
he
you go. You
does
can have it.
on Tuesdays. It's two of them, Guala LG
Mm-hmm.
and Guala KT. I don't know what I guess that's their initials. Is
Yep.
that their initials or their actual name? I never asked them what it stood for.
Yep, that's true.
So yeah, that's gonna be tomorrow night.
So we crammed a song yesterday. A song got crammed.
Not the one we was just playing, though, huh?
Absolutely not. Wouldn't be
Yeah.
playing it.
Yeah, that one.
Camera
Nah,
got
because
blamed.
the one I heard at first was kind of jam. She's like, this is jam. That song was jam.
That one does jam. It's called Already, and it was jam.
Yeah, that song was jam. What song was Crown?
It was called. Let me see. I think I deleted it, so it's not gonna be in the
R.I.P.
thing. But listen, the song was called, I forgot, but it was only 58 seconds long.
Oh, they tried.
I lied.
That was the intro.
54 seconds long. It's called My Struggle. His name is
Yeah.
Rodney. Shout out to Rodney.
He struggled on that hoe, huh?
He's an up and coming artist.
Damn. This is a reason God didn't want me here yesterday.
Right?
Dang, I could have ate on that
But
one.
when I tell you Z did his thing holding you down, I don't know if y'all saw the video. But
Good.
he
No,
ate.
I'm gonna watch the
Matter of
video
fact, he
tonight.
had one of these burgers.
Oh, so
And he was
cutting up.
loose.
All right.
Everybody had a burger and got loose. Niggas was in here.
Yeah, Z will keep it real though.
Yeah, he kept it 100. But shout out to Rodney for coming through. I told him to come back when he gets a full song, you know.
So it was just a snippet. That was the song. Well, that was just a piece of the song, or was that the whole song?
That was the song he submitted
Oh.
And that was the whole thing.
for him.
Oh, maybe he just ran out of studio time.
Shut up, boys.
Everybody,
Ain't nobody running out of studio time in 56
Shit,
seconds.
Niggas is running out of studio time.
I hate it.
Shit, you got there 6 minutes late. Shit, nah, that's all that was. Did you send him to the back?
Yeah, he got to meet Kalani and everything, so we're gonna get them together.
Yeah, we're gonna get them together. I want to hear the song off air though for sure. You know, cause if it got crammed, it don't deserve to play. But I would like to hear the song, and then I want to hear him go and work with Kalani, and then I want to hear something else. Cause I like to see, you know, I like to prove to people that we got one of the best producers in the city back there. So if we can do that, that'll be dope.
Like the coach, I just like to see the growth.
Yeah,
Look at
What
this.
it look like in 3
hey,
years.
it's there.
I was really getting into asking him about being a white rapper, and you know, he
that's what
he
he
was
is?
representing El Dorado down in Clear Lake. He went to Clear Lake High School. He was throwing his shit up. You know what I'm saying? So.
They don't even have shit to throw up out there.
Fuck that. That nigga said he was
They
from
thought
El
of
Dorado.
Galveston, Friendswood.
He was a cool cat though, you know.
Niggas banging in Friendswood. Nigga, we supposed to be friends.
That's not what was happening.
All right, so we got our special guest. He was waiting on us to come inside. we was kind of hanging outside talking, chit chatting, and I think he was in the wrong area anyway, but he finally made it through the door. Hey, I feel like I've been knowing this man long enough to talk shit to him, man. And low key, he be talking shit to me, and he really the one that be getting me started on shit. So cause he'll say some shit like, "So you gonna be a funny man tonight?" That's him shooting a slug at me, so I gotta get him back. Yeah. We got the one and only Post Magazine's on. Khalil Rashid, say what up to the people, man.
Oh, hello? How you doing? Okay.
You can take your mask off to talk on the mic, man.
You sure you can do
Yeah.
All right.
Unless you got that shit.
No,
Yeah.
Then you gone and get up out of here.
He said, "You sure you can handle it?" Like, hold on. They got a brand new got a grill or something?
No.
What's good, man? I know
good?
you was probably here, a couple months ago, maybe you came through, was closing out the year, right? We was closing out the year with Pulse.
Yeah.
And then now you back. You hit me up probably about at the end of the year, and basically it's like, hey, we got something coming up in March again. We gonna get it right this time. Tell the people what you was talking about, man.
Basically, we starting over, we starting a new quarter. So we releasing the regular issue for March, and then we doing our first Latin issue. We going back to the format of the mixtape too, also. So we're releasing 3 projects on March, and then hopefully, depending on how these numbers go with COVID, release party.
All right, cool. Yeah. Have you got a date, a timeline of when the release party might be? Late March, early March, mid March?
About March 14th. I got the flyers already made. I already got it for the Eventbrite.com page. I just want the people to get their issues first. You see what I'm saying? You know, I don't want nobody to be left out or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Anybody like specifically on the cover or featuring the issue you want to shout out?
No, you ain't in this one. I'm sorry.
Not me. I wasn't talking about me.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Let me shut that down.
Damn.
We not going with you this time. No.
I know you sent me info, but you didn't make it.
No, not really, man. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many different people. I hate for somebody to be like, why you didn't say it? You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, you don't.
You know who you are.
What's on the cover? Like, at least that, but give us
on the regular issue.
Yeah.
It's a brother that's a fleet DJ. I think his name is JK, J Cristal Management or something like that. He got because we doing 2 front covers also for each issue. The back cover is a chick named Southern Queen. She representing I think Lafayette, Louisiana or something like that though. You know what I'm saying? So she gonna be on the back cover. You know what I'm saying? So and then the Latin issue is a chick out of San Antonio. She kind of do like cosplay, you know what I'm saying, type modeling. So, you know what I'm saying, she going to be like one of the first front covers for that, though.
All right, cool. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the issue. I know I know it's over here. It's somewhere in Bush Airport area. I don't know the exact address. I guess it's a private party, so you ain't going to get an address out yet. But the whole release is going to be there? Is that going to be like an after party? How you doing it?
No, I'm going to just do, you know what I'm saying, we just going to do it for about I think maybe like 4 or 5 hours, you know what I'm saying? Like 30 people total, you know what I'm saying? For COVID and everybody else gonna have to go online, especially those from like Canada, New England and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Australia, everybody gonna have to go online, you know what I'm saying?
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be, do you know how we gonna be streaming?
Oh, it's gonna be on, what is it, StreamYard?
Cool. Yeah. So they just go online, click the link, and can watch the whole party, ceremony.
Well, if they want to, you know, some people, you know, attention spans is, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
That is true. Some people really not gonna sit and watch.
Yeah, even if you ain't watching it, just leave it playing, man. just leave it playing. Hit the share button. Maybe somebody watching it. Somebody will see it. Please. All right. So, is it anything else you got going on? Anything you want to talk about?
Basically, you know what I'm saying. That's really it. You know what I'm saying. Like I'm just here, enjoying a good time. You don't have to be amongst friends and family. You know what I'm saying? Besides the clothing line.
There we go.
Go ahead. I don't know where the camera is.
It's right in front of you.
Get that 25 bait, one of them.
They just get the top. Go up a little more. There you go, right there. Got the whole shirt.
You know what I'm saying? So we got them, and got that going on.
This nigga. He came in bearing gifts.
And since y'all don't say I keep saying I don't have a real magazine, I'm not a real magazine company.
Who's saying that?
Oh, you be amazed. So, you know what I'm saying? So here we go right here. Saying past issue. This the one we just did to top off the year. I think Rillos, you in this one?
Okay.
It's a 3-year anniversary one.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, Rillos, you definitely in this one. I'm gonna pull up your, like, your name on the front cover. I ain't gonna do them like that.
Oh yeah, I hate to have my name on the front and not be in there.
Okay, no,
False advertisement.
You know, we don't, yeah, we don't rock.
It's probably towards, you be saving the best for last.
Is that what it is? Now, here he is, right here.
Oh.
Look at God.
You know, also, yeah, I'm coming out with my own little toy action figure. You know what I'm saying, right here, my own Funko doll. My own action figures, you know what I'm saying, coming out like that, so, you know.
Let me see
support
one
that.
of them.
Yeah,
Is it you?
yeah, it's me, man. It's me.
Oh, this was man. Who
Yeah.
did this? Was okay. This boy showing up. Nigga
Yeah.
came up. He looked like him too.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Love it. Look at this.
You said, look at this.
We need Love to Jam action figures.
Right.
I can plug you to dude, though. You can do good, though.
Plug me
That's you?
in. Yeah, that's him.
Did you?
Yeah.
I could put that belly on that thing, boy. Listen, I be so dope in that.
Yeah.
Like that?
That's what-
Boy, had that belly on that little.
I ain't check with the
Okay.
bobblehead if you take it out the case.
No, I ain't. That's the only first two. I got a bobblehead. You know
All
what
right,
I'm saying?
cool,
I
big.
got all that come. You know.
Oh, it's the
coming like
same.
that, I'm saying.
Let me
Yeah.
see that one.
Yeah, that's just the that's
Yeah,
the
that-
action figure.
that's
It's the
him.
Funko, dog.
I thought y'all had the same thing on and everything,
Yeah,
but that's
well, he just did them different. You know, what I'm saying? Action figure something a little bit different. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Then the Funko doll a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Real. You know what I'm saying? You know.
So that's how your head look without the hat.
Nah.
There you go.
I'm just talking. I gotta get one joke in on my niggas.
That's pretty
man.
cool.
Yeah.
Shit, I know one night, I linked up with him at Club Grooves, owned by Jug. Charles Novocaine was the one basically. Nova Soprano was the one running the show as far as what rappers and stuff came through the club. Shelby was the promoter. You was a magazine owner. Y'all had basically put together a big event, and she brought me in from Houston, not even knowing who I am, just trusting me to come and do my thing. And really doing that down there is when my comedy career just really started to take off. So that was a dope experience, meeting you. And we done did I don't know how many shows we done did. Some great, some not so great.
Man, yeah.
Shit, I remember one night.
What's up in there? Yeah.
But speaking of Shelby, she just tuned in and said, "What's up?"
Oh,
Yeah.
tell her
She
what
told
up,
me she
cuz.
was.
Shout out Shelby Maserati, y'all.
What's good, y'all? Huh?
I remember
Lamb came through.
one night we did a show at Epic Lounge,
Yeah.
and I was drunk as shit this night, so I don't really remember all the details. But I know you called me at like 3 a.m. or some shit, and you was like, "Hey, nigga, you with the jokes tonight?" I see you. I'm like, "Nigga, I'm drunk. I'm probably drunk. Man, I don't know what." I was drinking everything that night. But the bartender was cutting up too. Cause I don't know if y'all remember that night. The drinks was so strong. It was a lady at the bar that fell off her stool.
Yeah,
in the middle of the club.
Yeah, I remember that.
And so
Yeah.
I'm like the bartender. When I saw
was a
that, I'm like, oh
great-
yeah, I ain't
That
driving.
was a great night.
I wasn't driving back to Houston that night. I was like,
At all.
I'm almost where that lady is at, so I'm gonna just go ahead and get this hotel for the night. Cause I mean, it was a great show. I've had a lot of like dope shows in San Antonio, and I've done a lot of work. And just doing the show that I did with you, I ended up getting booked on other shows like with Lil Kiki, Jay Hustle, Producer Battles. Virginia brought me so much work because I was about ready to quit comedy. I was in Houston bombing my ass off. Then San Antonio called and shit. I got my shit together real quick. So shout out to you for that. Mr. White, you got anything you want to say? You acting like you don't know this man. Come on, you know Mr. Rashid. Nah, you part of the interview. This is Real with Rillos and Corn.
Listen, Khalil Rashid talk shit about fat people. and now he like, because he brought Rillos a shirt. He ain't give me that.
No, I bought shirts.
And he got like 12 shirts over here, and it's all
Not
for skinny
12?
people. He knows has to be slender. I don't like that. Man.
It's cool, man.
It's all right.
He has put us on some dope stuff. He has put us in some awesome places, and we have had some great nights. And it's always awesome to see you. It's always a good deal because I remember when we first started, you were like Small. Now you done got a little. You done
Nigga
gained
been in
some
that
weight.
weight room.
You know
That's
what I'm
that
saying?
COVID.
And you still be talking trash about the bellies, but you done got you a little belly. You know what I'm saying?
I acknowledge.
You
So
know
acknowledge.
Now he getting deep.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got some thickums on you.
Not some tickles.
But nah, man, I appreciate you, man. You've been cool every step of the way, to be honest with you. You know?
You need to connect us with some so we can go up north, man.
Kansas City.
Yeah, where you be at, man?
You really want to come on up there? Like,
Come on, man.
What's word?
I see. You know.
I'll perform in this shirt if you bring me up there. Nigga, oh, for real? Shit.
No.
See you next week.
Yeah, I do that.
Yo.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to work. You know what I'm saying? You know, everything with the Super Bowl, all that, you know, they
Well, ain't nobody
something like that. I hear you, man.
Yeah, just whoever you think it take to tell them it's coming, just tell them they coming.
Y'all gonna win. We ain't worried about that. Everybody can't go to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, everybody. I know one team that's probably never going to the Super Bowl the way they
We
roll.
don't even want to talk about you.
Yeah, it's all bad. No rings. None. It's over.
They didn't even take none from
We
Houston
talking
to
about all
Tennessee.
what we talking about. Even basketball, like the only thing we got the Astros.
Well, basketball
Man,
got
them Rockets is nice.
Rockets done got a couple.
No.
If you a fan of basketball, you will watch them Rockets game. Them boys is balling.
When they get somebody decent, like a
They ain't got no killer.
Yeah, well, when they do get somebody decent, people do tune in because they got somebody decent. But other than that,
But I'm telling you, like now, if you watch basketball, like it's the Rockets is nice. Like as far as if you like
Well,
just watching basketball, and if you
Well,
looking for
see,
superstar players to do superstar shit.
We looking to get
see,
back.
the deal is
We looking to get back.
Rillos used to hoop.
I
That's
still
what
hoop.
that's what it's. Rillos used to
So
hoop.
you said
And
he
see,
tried to
Rillos
go-
is a great defender. See, Rillos can really get down and see he the. Let's play some team ball. Let me see what you
Yeah,
really
see?
got. Pass the ball. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Get somebody open. Pick a screen. You know what I'm saying? Play some defense. Dive on the ball.
Yeah,
that's
dive.
Boris is the coach, right?
I'm the player coach.
And he have hated James. You probably dislike that man.
No, I'm a fan of James Harden.
You a fan of James Harden?
I'm
the
a,
101.
like, I'm a fan of his game because I understand like his game, all his drawing files and stuff. You basically they set the rules and you
Right.
picking their rules apart. So you gotta
Right.
respect that, like that,
right,
and that's the part of the game I see now. I can't be on your team and just watch you dancing and shit with this hoe.
Hold on, though.
Like,
hold on.
nah.
Wait, you just frowned up after you just gave a compliment.
Yeah,
What the
exactly.
fuck is that?
Yeah, that's real.
You
Like,
can't sign
hey,
up after you
like
can't
I'm cool. I'm cool with it.
I'm cool with it,
but
but
hey,
I ain't on your team.
not on my team because I ain't tripping. Like anybody, a lot of people like to just sit in the corner and shoot or cut
Right,
and just shoot. You ain't got to do much.
Right.
But there's no way I'm finna be doing just shooting on this end and I'm on the other end. PJ Tucker in this hole, like defending niggas.
You
Like
see what I'm
no. It's a job, but if I'm playing basketball to that point where it's a job, I'm doing it because I love it and it's entertaining to me. Like I'm not finna be out here the workhorse only doing this and
So you wouldn't be the Bruce Brown?
No. I definitely wouldn't if I knew I was an offensive player. Like if I'm not just gonna do this shit and keep losing doing the shit.
Bruce can shoot threes, but Bruce played so much
Look,
defense. Bruce got famous off that defense.
I have no problem with now if I have a role and this role is gonna get us a championship, I do what I gotta do because that's team ball.
Yeah.
But
But
what
every
he
year-
was doing ain't gonna get us no championship. So let's try something different.
Never.
And he wasn't willing to try nothing different. That was my big problem with it. He's a great scorer. Like you
That's all he gonna
nigga
be.
gonna get some buckets.
That's it.
Nigga gonna pad them stats.
He is.
But them L's gone like hey,
Man, them
and
L's,
then.
man.
Listen,
Man.
who's worried about L's? Playoffs?
But then,
Who's
like,
talking about playoffs?
then the way you lead, like, hey, we can't win no championship here. That's telling you, like, that tells me, like, as a leader, you don't feel like it's enough in you to bring greatness out of me. Or you feel like I'll never be good enough. Like, shit, I ain't getting no better from well, man.
Well, in a point,
You
right?
got better. Why can't I get better?
At a point, right? He kind of didn't get no better either. He always could do the things that he's been doing. He just got a little bit better, a little bit more physical. What he's always done though is get into the playoffs and disappear.
That's it.
Yeah.
So he didn't get any better because he did the exact same thing when he got in the playoffs.
Yeah.
He did it. He did it on every series, and I apologize. The fact that you guys, Houston let the center go from the other year. What's his name?
That nigga is balling.
Boy, you see what I'm trying to tell you?
I don't even buy jerseys no more. That nigga hooping so hard, I almost bought a Capella jersey.
He was doing that at UT though.
Nah, this nigga, the Capella's go watch Atlanta basketball. Capella's a new nigga, man. This nigga got younger or something.
And that man over there killing, and they got rid of him, and I'm like, dog, y'all had a real team.
But look, that tells you like kind of what I'm saying. Like this nigga can hoop, but we playing this James Harden basketball and this not winning. Like,
well, Mike D'Antoni was not a good coach neither though.
Now he a good coach but he do. Coaches have things they good at.
If you're a good coach, I'm sorry. If you're a good coach, right, you prepared for when Mr. Harden disappears.
Yeah.
D'Antoni was not prepared, brother.
Yeah, man.
Ain't nobody else running the offense.
Shit, the whole offense wasn't prepared.
When Chris Paul went down, that was it.
Yeah.
When he got hurt, that was the year to go.
Yeah.
That was the chance.
And literally, James disappears and
Sure.
he not hurt. This man not hurt. He's not limping on the court. This man just literally disappears mentally because it's the playoffs and it's a series, and for some odd reason, I don't think the dude good at taking tests.
Man, so
It gotta be something. Like he's scared of winning the fucking series.
niggas can hoop, but he just couldn't rise to the occasion. It just ain't his game. His game.
You say that after one time.
No, his game is padded around like adjusting to the referees and the stats. So you can't get in the playoffs and play this same game and think you're gonna get all the same calls.
You say that after one time, brother. This ain't happening.
That's every time.
But this has happened to this man multiple occasions.
Yeah, that's
This
him.
is a pattern.
And then he's a full court game where he needs the whole court. In the playoffs, when they cutting it down to half court, that shit don't work like that.
And that's what I mean. Mr. D'Antoni is not a good coach.
Never.
If you're at a point where your superstar disappears and you don't go, hey, give me that, move, you do this, you do that, and get this thing back to go, get it organized to the point where you have, listen, bro, you got to come in and play with us at this point.
First
you got to do that. You got to have that ready.
First, everybody in there is NBA players. But you gotta realize, like, when you do ratings and shit, our point guard might be a 72. When we going up against the Lakers, they point guard might be an 87. Like, they both good point guards, but it's just he's doing this way much more better than the person we got. So we gonna be outmatched no matter what. Even when it came to the playoffs, like we running into the Warriors, you got Harden versus Steph Curry.
That could be the case.
Coach,
you chase this nigga around.
That could be the case. But coach, are you drawing up any plays, or are you just saying get the ball to James?
That's what they did.
Yep.
He said that. You don't remember that when they used to say that? They used to say that.
That's the game, and that's the game, and that works. But
are you saying, run this, do this? Or you give it to him?
It's bigger than that, because when you run that game, it works. But when you running that game and you playing against the Golden State Warriors who running around the whole time and you ain't used to running around the whole time, like you out of your element. Now, they out of their element on the other end.
When they playing team defense and you got 101 and everybody else has decided
exactly that shit wear you down.
Like niggas is running to corners and just like, all right, we waiting on them to we running back the other way.
Yeah.
They done stole the ball from.
You down physically and wear you down mentally. That shit depressing.
You tell, because I see the way he plays sometimes, and sometimes he get upset that the team is not moving because they stalled out, because every time we come down the court,
you dribbling shit out the shot.
But at the same time, ain't no plays to run because we don't know what plays to run, because there's no reason to run a play and you got isolations throughout the entire play. That is insane.
Niggas get mad at me at Fitness Connection. You go down there and you shoot that hoe 2 times without making no passes. I ain't even going down there. I just play defense. You got it. Let them niggas double team your ass.
Rillos ain't lying. I've seen him.
I ain't about to wear myself out for that bullshit.
And I've asked, like, what are you doing? I know you can do better.
Just get the rebound. I'll be down here.
Exactly what he said. I'm not about calling. Listen, the niggas don't know what they're doing.
That's the bullet.
It's literally twice. He gonna run up, he gonna run down, he gonna run back one more time, and then next thing you know, Rose, what you doing?
Y'all niggas fucking up.
You said they can have it, huh?
But I'm telling you.
My logic is, hey, if you running down and you just gonna shoot the ball, why am I making a blank trip?
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I can stay down. I can use more energy on defense by not running down there for that bullshit.
Yeah.
It's just like that's just how I play the game. I'd rather play defense, and you can play all the offense if that's what we're gonna do. But it ain't no sense. It ain't no sense in me running in between if I know all I'm playing is defense.
I'm out here for exercise.
No need.
Let's hustle down. Let's hustle back. We can play some defense with one another. Just don't lean on me too hard on your time when you on offense, and the rest is the rest.
Shit. No, not on my team.
Listen, how many buckets am I scoring? Come on. You know I'm gonna play some defense. I might tackle somebody when I'm tired, but after that I'm done.
I don't. Before the game, if I know you gonna shoot all the shots, I'm cool with that. If I know you gonna shoot all the shots, I even come play defense every now and then. If I know you gonna, don't just surprise me. Don't have me out there in a wide open and you taking 4 niggas by yourself. It's like, nigga, I'm wide open in the corner. Yeah. When it gets to that point, I'm probably not gonna play defense the rest of the game.
I've actually seen.
I mean, that makes sense.
And I was on the court.
Yeah, pickup game. I'm calling timeout.
Listen.
Come get me out of here, coach.
God, the best, and I'm talking about the best thing in the world is to see a frustrated Rillos Johnson in the corner, wide open, and you miss.
I'm going.
Anybody see Rillos? Because he just walking.
No, I'm going to act it out and everything, and I'm going to just sit there like that till the ball come back this way. I'm a loving basketball, that thing. Oh, we're going to have to run some stands fucking with me. You fuck it up for me, I fuck it up for everybody. Shit. Okay, we want to lose this game? Okay, let's lose. Oh, we just out here having fun? We ain't trying to win? I didn't get the email. My bad.
Crazy part though, right? The mysterious. If you hustle, when you get your hustle on, for some odd reason, Rillos is like a quiet sniper. The nigga can shoot.
I seen him play. I seen him. I used to be out there. At Greens Point. We used to play up there in the church.
But I enjoy playing basketball, but I'm not gonna be out here bullshitting basketball. That's just all it is. Like I play all offense. I play all defense. Good play, good pass, like all that. I don't care if I don't score no points. As long as we have a good game, I'm cool with that. But if a nigga just passing you up and shit, like I call timeout, I end the game. Like I'm gonna have to have a talk. Hey, are we playing for real or we just playing for play? Because if we playing for play, I can start shooting this bitch from half court. Like, and I will literally shoot it from half court. I'm gonna ask you, hey, we for real or we playing? Yeah. If you say we playing, all right. I know what that means. I got the green light too then.
Yeah. So what do you think about some of the things that's going on today? Like, some of the political things, or I guess some of the.
We can get on this.
Yeah, we keep it real. We talk about everything here.
Like your thought processes. Are you?
I ain't seen you posting a couple weeks ago. Was you down there at the Capitol, man?
No.
He was that nigga.
I seen you kind of quiet. I seen you kind of quiet.
In the corner. So what are your thought processes on that? I like.
Okay. We can talk about the situation at the Capitol.
Okay.
A lot of people, I mean, and I hate to say a lot of people, I mean, I'm talking about our people. I guess they be under the illusion that they can't believe that this stuff is still going on for us. Like, they be like racism or these things just don't, not exist or they still going on. And I'm like, how can you not expect for these things not to happen?
Right.
This is America.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, everything that was, this country was built upon, it was an illusion. You see what I'm saying? I mean, even how this country was named. You see what I'm saying? It was a European that this country's named after, but this is America.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, I mean, once you get to understanding history, you know what I'm saying, or knowing your enemy, then, you know what I'm saying, that you can kind of understand. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? You can kind of,
we're here together.
You can kind of understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And so that what happened a couple of weeks ago was really the wake up. Like, you can really understand that privilege really do exist.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
I mean, it really does exist, though. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, because every time that doesn't happen with us, we not know a coexistence. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Wall Street is not here. You know what I'm saying? Other places we can name is not longer here. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these things were just made up. And the killing part about it is they already knew that this was going to happen, and they let that happen.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's certain footage on certain videos.
Me myself coming from a military standpoint, I know they let that happen, but that's
okay.
all I wanted to let you know.
Yeah, okay. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like they saying, like, people, it was, you know what I'm saying, it's some footage that you can see that they was letting people in. Like, come on, man.
Right.
Yeah, it's rare that you see, like, when I was looking at it, it's rare that you see news cameras where the news cameras were prior to the event happening.
Okay.
And some of the shots they got where the officers are letting them through, waving them in like they coming to a concert or a theme park or some shit. And then even behind that, so many people didn't have on masks. They walking towards the camera, past the camera. Like, how you getting past people personal cameras unless people personally are behind there? Y'all let people back. And then, like, yeah, they broke a couple windows. Like, come on, you had to make it seem like it was legitimately breaking in. But if y'all want to go in there and just bust it down and, like, come on. Y'all was thinking that y'all was going to get in here and the president was going to jump on there and be like, hey, let's ride out. And y'all was going to be able to turn up. And he saw his window closing and he backed out. And now all y'all in there with, what the fuck are we doing in here?
Well,
what was y'all going to do in there?
At this point, they're being arrested.
Oh yeah, one by one. They hiding right now.
Well, at a point, for me, it's kind of silly to arrest them when the president told them to do it. The president
supposed to be held accountable for his actions.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
because somebody died.
Yeah.
Somebody was killed.
Yeah.
By a police force.
Mm-hmm.
That means that paperwork has to be done. That means that some officer had to go through a series of tests.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? And they have to go through that process. This woman passed. Her family has to be, you know what I'm saying, notified. Somebody has to bury this person.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody has to be held accountable because this is an unnecessary death. And it's on account of you telling people what to do or insinuating.
It's a couple of other senators too, though. They had a rally too. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So
And with them doing what they did, and they were inciting this
insurrection,
thing, and insurrection, storming, whatever we want to call it. The deal is somebody needs to go to prison, and that is for sure. And I don't care if it's the ex-president of this country.
I doubt that happened.
He should.
Yeah, he should. I'm not saying he don't deserve to be in there. I'm saying I just doubt it happens. With the way everything is set up, I doubt something like that would happen because in this specific case, they stormed the Capitol.
Right.
When they stormed the Capitol, who are the victims? The senators and everybody in there. A lot of Republicans and stuff like that.
See, what the beauty of what you're saying to give it that, right? It's not that they're in who's afraid or who's no. It's a respect. That
wasn't where I was going with it.
Disrespect.
It's disrespect to the country. What I was saying is they stormed the Capitol and basically was raiding on senators,
the
Republicans.
Fact that they were allowed
I'm telling you how the case is gonna go. They stormed it. Senators, Republicans are the victims. For impeachment, the people who would have to be on trial would be the people who were the victims. The victims are the jurors in that trial, so that trial probably would never happen.
They trying to just wave it off anyway.
They trying. I mean,
at the same time,
they trying. I think he should go. Right. It was definitely like, you got to look at it like, hey, if go storm and they actually did it, like that, you would hold that person responsible. So why not hold the person here responsible?